niggas. I didn't know them personally at the time, but definitely got on their motherfucking top though. You know what I'm saying? And up here in Daphne, where I'm at, like I told you, the neighborhood my mama stayed in was a GD neighborhood. Well, when we go down to Fairhope, you know what I'm saying, which is like 10 minutes away. My grandmama stay down there, rest in peace. That shit is all Damu. You know what I'm saying? Everything around there red, like you might see a 3-4-year-old kid out that bitch with a red flag on just cause he got it out his uncle room, or you know what I'm saying? That type of shit. That's just in the culture down there, motherfucker. So many niggas wear red and throw up bees and not gang for real. Niggas ain't never been put on, ain't official at all. They just rep that shit cause that's just the way it is down there. You feel me? Like, it's been like that since the 90s, you know what I'm saying? But only a select few that really took the proper steps and really put in that work, you know what I'm saying, and represented that shit. So it's a few niggas that's the reason for the majority of everybody else accepting that as the way of life down there. But anyways, right, it's a nigga, so it was some niggas down that bitch. They was from another little small town somewhere else, and we ain't even gonna speak on where they from because it's dusty and dirty and shit like that. But the moral of the story was, like, them niggas didn't know where the fuck they was, and they ended up finding out, you know what I'm saying, the hard way. So I'm at my grandmama house, I'm at my granny house, you know what I'm saying, and I'm goddamn shoe-shoeing, smoking weed, you know what I'm saying, just over that bitch. Like, my grandmama old man, he was the candy man, I guess, whatever. So he sell all the suckers, cigars, cigarettes. He sell everything, you know what I'm saying? So that was the spot where niggas would congregate at and niggas just sit around there and bullshit. All right, every town or I know every city, but even every town, most of the motherfuckers gonna have an apartment complex. It may be more than one, but at least one apartment complex where the niggas at. You know what I'm saying? Where you can go over there and potentially find some hoes. You can go over there and the police might come. You might have to run from their ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, just the ghetto. But it's, some apartments. So maybe not projects, maybe projects. But you get what I'm saying. So I'm in my grandmama's house, which is about 2 minutes, 3 minutes from the apartments or whatever. 2-3 minute drive anyway, like a 30-minute walk. But goddamn, I'm at Granny's house. I get a call from one of my relatives, and he say, blood. Say, my little brother say it's some donut niggas over here in the A. Say he finna go check them. I'm gonna go with him. You gonna come? And I'm like, shit, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Tell them don't move till I get there. So of course, boom, them niggas waiting on me. So I immediately run to the car. This just, you know what I'm saying, it's so flamed up and so damued out down there to where, like, ain't nothing else. You know what I'm saying? So it was really to the point where if you see a nigga with a blue rag, like, we're gonna say something to him. Like, bro, you know what the fuck, you know where you at? Same issue with a black. Like, matter of fact, I could count on my hands the niggas growing up that claimed GD from down there, and it might have been 3 of them. And one of them got beat up so many times, we made him perform we ain't make him do it. He performed the whole little ritual in front of us, like, bro, I'm burying my G's. And goddamn, he took him off his back and dug a little fake hole and dropped the pitchfork of the G's in the hole and covered it up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know what the fuck that shit was, but whatever it was, I guess, you know what I'm saying, he was tired of going through whatever he was going through and shit. But anyways, so the nigga, I get the call, he say there's some GDs down that motherfucker, and we used to call them donuts. You know what I'm saying? I done talked to some G's and they said that's not a disrespectful name towards them, but growing up, that's what we called them. We called them donuts, you know what I'm saying? I don't really use it because I don't really be on that set tripping shit, and I done learned that us being from the West, we not even affiliated or beefing with no GDs, but I feel like that's an issue that we encountered in the South, and our West Coast counterparts really haven't dealt with that, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, I jump in the little truck. I had a little stick shift at the time. Suzu, a sidekick? Some shit like that. But I slide over there to the apartments. And immediately when I go over there, I go straight up. My relative stayed upstairs. Him and his girl and his baby and shit. So I run up the steps, knock on the door. He in that bitch sitting there. He like, shit, they already over there on the other side. They waiting on us. So I'm like, say less. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it. So goddamn, he get up, slide his shoes on. I'm already shorts, basketball shorts, tennis shoes. You know what I'm saying? I'm just bowling anyway. So boom, we walk from one side of the complex to the other side where his little brother then was at. Now when we get out there, his little brother, he a year older than me, but he was like a grade up under me, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So he kind of hung with a younger crowd. So you know, they all automatically, all his peers looked up to him, and he looked up to us. So you know, it kind of just went like that. So really, like, it was about 8 to 10 niggas over that motherfucker, but everybody was just sitting around the car just chilling. Now as soon as we walk up, me and his big brother, so and that's, you know what I'm saying, we was in the same grade, me and his big brother, but he like 2 years older than me. So as we walk up, you know, dap the young niggas up and shit. Goddamn, you know how that's mandatory. Every time we pull up on the scene, nigga got 10 handshakes to give out. But goddamn, so we pull up, we dap the young niggas up. So Blood look at me and say, shit, that ain't go right over there. So I look across the parking lot to another little building, and I see 2 niggas standing over there. Well, actually, it was a nigga and a white boy. I just ain't tell he was white at first. I thought he was light skinned or some shit. So I look over there, I see him. I'm like, them niggas? He like, hell yeah. Bro, ain't no donuts finna be over here in our hood. Niggas better know where the fuck they at. So I think it's cute. I'm like, well, shit, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, not turning down no bullshit at the time. So I'm like, come on with it then. I really want to see how you stepping. You know what I'm saying? Even though I know he with the shit, but I just want to see how he approached the situation with some complete strangers on some gangbanging shit. And that's strictly what this was about. Strictly gangbanging. Nothing else. We don't even know these niggas. You know what I'm saying? So we, instead of the whole group walking, just us 3. We walk, you know what I'm saying? The rest of these niggas, they just sitting back watching us. So we mob over there. I'm in the front. Bruce to my left. His brother to my right. So Kiru to the left. Salt to the right. So we mobbing over this bitch. You know what I'm saying? And as we get closer, Kiru, my relative, he come take the lead. He kind of step in the front and shit. So he got down, push all the way up to him. So goddamn. So as we walking up to the nigga, we walk across the parking lot. When we get maybe 6 feet away from the nigga, you know what I'm saying? I stop. I don't even say shit. I'm just staring at the nigga, looking at him. You know what I'm saying? Of course, nigga got the flag around his neck. You know what I'm talking about? So they kind of feel what type of time it is. But my relative, Kiru, he say, which is Brew, he say, hey, my nigga, I got something for you. So the nigga look like, what? Blood done, before we even made it over there, he done walked through the cut to the gas station, bought some donuts, bought some goddamn, the powdered donuts instead of Glade, but he bought some powdered donuts and got them in their pocket. I don't know this, you know what I'm saying? So when we walk up, this shit catch me off guard. He like, hey, my nigga, I got something for you. So he pulled the donuts out of his pocket and tossed them to him. The nigga don't catch him, he move out the way and watch him hit the ground and shit, and he like, damn, what you want to fade, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? That's what we say, what you want to fade, my nigga? That's why I say I salute him, because, you know, some of them niggas did have some heart and shit, you feel me? So he got down, so he square up. Like, so what you want to do, fade, my nigga? And at this point, it's me standing right here, Bruton jumped in front of me, and his brother standing on the side of the nigga. Brother standing on the side of the nigga. So goddamn, when he asked the nigga, do he want to fade? Now, I guess, and the white boy, he done faded off into the distance. So nigga we not even acknowledge him, talking to him or nothing. It's just the black dude. You know what I'm saying? But what set the shit off was, I found out afterwards, Blood and them spotted them niggas doing the GD handshake. You know, they go up and come with the thumb and, you know what I'm saying, make the heart and shit like that. They seen them doing the handshake. They ain't have on no flags or nothing. Nigga just seen them doing that handshake and knew that, oh, okay. And that's how the alarm got set off. So goddamn, my Blood say, so you want to fade? You know what I'm saying? And then he started looking at his 3 of us. You know what I'm talking about? So he looking at me. He'll look at my relatives, look at his brother. You know what I'm saying? And when he fuck around and look at Bruce, Salt down there knocked this shit loose. Hold on. He looked at Salt. And Bruce knocked this shit loose. So he looked over here, and then it's just boom. When he got hit, he turned around, he took 2 steps and stumbled. I thought he was finna fall. That nigga turned around and caught himself in a 3-point stand and took the fuck off. I'm talking about, so you know what we on. Pull your pants up, let's go. As we chasing behind the nigga, all the rest of the 10 niggas that was sitting over there by the car, everybody coming in hot pursuit. So now, and of course, you know, niggas playing football. My relative, they playing for Fat Hope. I'm playing for Daphne. You know what I'm saying? So, niggas is sports bound. You feel me? So, when he take off, nigga on him. Gone. You know what I'm saying? So, nigga on his ass, run him down. By the time he make it across the parking lot, he try to goddamn run and go around a van, but he running too fast, so his momentum, we can't nobody slow down. So when he take off running, Salt take off running after him. I take off running after Salt. So we all in hot pursuit. When he make it to the van, Salt catch him. When Salt catch him, they run into the van, and I can't stop. So I run into Salt, so it just boom, 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 and we all 3 hit the van. Bruce burnt his ass, you know what I'm saying? He was late, but he made it over there eventually. But of course, we the ones that goddamn, so boom, nigga hit the van, Salt hit the van, I hit the van behind Salt. So I hit Salt, Salt hit him, and he hit the van. So boom, now we all on the van. Of course, you know what ensued after that. Pack out. We punch him all the way to the floor. I'm talking about he can't get nowhere because he holding him, I'm hitting him. So when he fall, you know what I'm saying, he end up falling to the ground. And on West Side FHN, bro, we stomped the nigga for, I know, a good minute straight. We stomped him so long to where, you know how you goddamn stomping a nigga. Bro, my leg had got tired. I turned around and went to stomping the nigga backwards like this. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kicking the nigga, kicking. He done rolled up under the van. Like, he done rolled up under the hood of that motherfucker, up under the front. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get away from a nigga. But niggas done got down low and just still kicking the nigga. You know what I'm saying? What ended up saving him was the nigga that brought him over there. So ironic. An old school vice lord nigga. But he was old. He already was in his mid-30s, almost 40 then. You know what I'm saying? And he really wasn't on no gangbanging shit. He from Mississippi. Nigga named Black. So we knew who Black was. Black was vice lord, but he wasn't on no banging shit for real. He snorted powder. That was his shit. You know what I'm talking about? So when he came goddamn, and he was a fat nigga. He was, you know, he probably like 6'1", 6'2", but you know, he was an extra fat nigga. He probably 340. You know what I'm saying? Not intimidating fat, just big fat. You know what I'm saying? Like, wasn't nobody scared of him. He was fat with had some goals in his mouth and shit. So this nigga run over there. Once they see what's going on, you know what I'm saying, we run over there and goddamn, like, oh shit. So he run out there and he dive on my boy that we stomping out. He lay out on him like, no, bro, no, he with me. You know what I'm saying? But niggas wasn't hearing that shit when he did. Like, niggas saw him dive on him, but niggas ain't hear nothing he was saying because, you know, so much commotion going on. So for a hot like 5 or 10 the most seconds, niggas kicking him. You know what I'm saying? Niggas stomping him too. Like, but then once nigga realized it was Black, we knew Black, nigga get up off of him. You know what I'm saying? So we hop up off the nigga, and I look across the parking lot to where all this shit popped off. You remember when I told you the white boy just had faded back? So while we chasing this nigga, all the big slow niggas are not really fat, cause Media or Man wasn't fat. Well, yeah, he was. Man was fat back then. So all the slow niggas that wasn't really on no running shit, but we get through stomping him, Black that came and saved him and shit. So now everybody goddamn. Matter of fact, yeah, Cheese came ran and did the long jump, and that's what put the footprint in the back of Black's shirt. He came and long jumped my nigga and shit. Kicked him in the back and shit, and then Black went to holler. That's what made everybody get up off of him. You know what I'm saying? So when we bag up all Black, we look across the parking lot. We see goddamn the white boy laying in motherfucking flat on his stomach with his hands over his head like this. We had a fat homeboy. He wasn't no big fat homeboy. He was short and fat. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't even fat no more. But anyway, he's sitting on my boy back. You know what I'm saying? On some squat and shit. He's sitting on the nigga back and punching him in the back of the neck. That's what he said anyway. You know, it looked like he was hitting him in the back of the head. He was like, no, bro. I was punching his ass in the neck. So he punching him in the neck. When Black got down, so we done got up all Black. The nigga that went and kicked Black, guess he wanted him another highlight. He take off running across the parking lot because he made it over there late to what we was doing. So he take off over there across the parking lot and just, boom, kick the shit out the white boy. You know what I'm saying? So white boy damn near knocked out. I think he actually caught it worse because this, you know how like if you getting packed out, there's so many feet and hands coming to where if you can get in the little corner, everybody can't hit you. You know what I'm saying? But it was two niggas over here on this white boy and they was weighing his ass out. You know what I'm saying? Do you hear me? They was laying his ass out. So while they beating him up, man sitting on his back, punching the nigga, meaty, he just kicking the nigga in the rib, come around to the face, bend over, punch him in the face, like he just picking his shots. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Cheese take off running from where we at, from across the parking lot, run over there, and he just field goal kick his ass. Boom! You know what I'm saying? So at that point, we bag up, everybody laughing, we sitting out there talking shit. Nigga get up, talking about some goddamn nigga finna call the police, cause nigga wasn't talking about no fire player, no shit like that, cause like niggas from out here and you know, niggas got older relatives, older brothers, niggas got guns, but that just wasn't the type of time it was, and nigga didn't have no serious shit at that time though. Niggas had like little 38, you know what I'm saying? My first gun was a 32 9-shot revolver, some ugly shit I stole from my granddaddy. You know what I'm saying? So goddamn, niggas get off on them, we bag up. Now we watching them niggas, you know what I'm saying, beat up the white boy over there. So after that shit, white boy finally, they let him go. They just beat him up till they got tired and they got up and walked off and he just laid on the ground. When he got up off the black nigga, oh yeah, the nigga that we end up beating up, his name was Rat. Why you would let anybody call you Rat is beyond me. But that was his name, Rat. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I ain't tripping about now one of these niggas because I don't know him. And fuck it, you hear me? Like, niggas ain't gonna do shit to me. So goddamn, nigga end up saving him, get him up out the way, carried him inside the apartment. They ain't even get up and go over there to help the white boy out. The fat nigga got up, helped the black nigga up, helped Rat up, took Rat inside the apartment. Then he come back outside telling us how he fucked up his back and goddamn somebody gonna pay for it if he gotta go to the doctor, that type of shit. That's what he was on. Well, they left the white boy over there laid out for like 10, 15 minutes. So now we all over here congregating, talking about the shit. You know what I'm saying? We talking about the shit or whatever. And they done got, white boy, I guess he done made his way to the apartment. They done got their shit together. Now they come outside, they finna leave or whatever. So they come outside and they get in the car. As they getting in the car, he like, well, y'all some pussy. This is what the white boy say. Y'all some pussy ass nigga for real. Y'all pussy as fuck for that. So nigga like, but of course they on the other side of the parking lot and nigga can't really catch him or no shit like that. We had one nigga, York, like he looked like Ashtray on Don't Be a Menace. You remember when they was in the parking lot after they did the Do We Have a Problem? Remember when they did that with the guns and USS? Oh, nigga, let's go. You remember how Ashtray ran and chased the nigga when they was pulling out the parking lot and threw the little can at him like, you better get out of here. We had a nigga do that shit. So as they pulling out after they said that shit, we laughing at him. We had one nigga come out of his shoes, stepping through the parking lot. Nigga named York trying to chase him down. But of course they burnt his ass, so he just, you know what I'm saying, I don't know what he was on. He just trying to chase him. So he run all the way to the end of the complex as they pulling out, running behind their ass. And nigga would think that shit got something started, but to be honest, like, nigga, you just gotta be mindful where you at, especially when you on some gang type of time. Like, to be representing, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of niggas, like, ain't no nigga gonna make me tuck my flag, you know what I'm saying? But, dog, in certain situations, when you out of pocket, you gotta be mindful where you at and what's going on around you. Or either be ready for whatever consequences come with it. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't want no nigga to make you tuck your shit or no shit like that, my nigga, be ready for whatever a nigga talking about. When a nigga step to you on some goddamn set trip and shit, when a nigga bang on you, you already know what time it is. Cause you put yourself in that situation. I'm tripping. You put yourself in that position. You know what I'm saying? So if you feel like, if I'm going somewhere and I know this, you know, I ain't even gonna say a op hood, like we don't even got to have no problems with them, but if I know that it's straight motherfucking whatever through here and they not us, you know what I'm saying? They rivals or whatever. You feel me? Like, nigga, if I go through that bitch flagging, if I'ma have a flag on my head, if I'ma have a flag hanging out my pocket, but you best believe nigga gonna have some fire. Nigga not gonna be by himself, you know what I'm saying? And if I am by myself on that type of time, then that just goes to show that I don't respect how they coming. Simple as that. I don't respect how y'all stepping. If I did, I would be more knowledgeable, and you know what I'm saying? I'm either put my shit up, I'm gonna be making sure I'm with somebody I know that's good enough in y'all hood to where y'all not gonna move nothing on account of him. Like that type of shit, like that politics shit, you know what I'm saying? So if I got a homie that's with me, and I know the nigga a gangster, or I know the nigga a crip, but we good. We good, you know what I'm saying? If he got his flag on, and I'm finna take him somewhere around some homies, you know what I'm saying? It's on me to either tell him, hey, my dad, you gonna have to take that shit off, you know what I'm saying? Cause these niggas they gonna get the tripping and shit. And then if he say, fuck that shit, it's on me to say, all right, nigga, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Or we ain't gonna go. But I'm not gonna just not say nothing to that nigga and lead him into no water for nothing to happen. And then again, a nigga can wear a blue rag. A nigga can wear a black rag. You know what I'm saying? In my situation, this not everybody's situation though. But in my situation, a nigga can wear a black rag or a blue rag. And if he with me, niggas know what time it is. Like, nigga not gonna fuck with him. Point blank. Nigga not gonna fuck with him. Like, I'm not, if he came with me, that means he good with me. Then if you fuck with somebody that I bring around, you fucking with me. That shit disrespectful to me. You know what I'm saying? That shit saying that my name don't hold no weight. And I ain't going for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I told you about the nigga that helped me out when we was at the little jamboree when I had got jumped on and shit. Bro, that nigga he was gangster to the bone. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was on that. But if he went somewhere and he was with me, bro, like, even though he was a motherfucking tornado, so he could stand his own, but still at the same time, if he around my people, you know what I'm saying? Like, on West Side, bro, that's why I wish I was there when he got killed, you know what I'm saying? Because he got killed by my people, you feel me? And if I was there, bro, that shit wouldn't have happened. On Brim, that shit wouldn't have happened, bro, because now he might have still got the boxing with niggas and shit by his sis-ass brother and shit like that, but nigga wouldn't have got killed, you know what I'm saying? He wouldn't have got his ass shot. And that's, you know, that nigga regret that shit every day, bro. I was fucking my baby mama on some shit at the room and got the call when they knocked TJ face off. You know what I'm saying? But that's just an episode. In the next episode, I'm gonna tell y'all how I caught the one-on-one fade with a goddamn nigga claiming 274. You know what I'm saying? Nigga about 5 years older than me, fresh out of prison and shit. And he come back home to the neighborhood only to hear about this young blood nigga that's been coming through here burning blood in the street, you know what I'm saying? Red flag walking up the street. And he felt the same way about the neighborhood that my mama and them stay in as we felt about Fairhope. Like, this a GD hood, ain't nothing else coming through here. Which is understandable. That's how I felt, you know, that's how we felt about Fairhope. Like, ain't nobody coming through here on no other type of time. And we stand on that. Well, he wanted to stand on that shit too, but you know what I'm saying? By the time he got out, I had already been there for 6-7 years. Everybody knew me. So it was just him, you know what I'm saying? Wasn't nobody riding with that shit. So we ended up catching that one-on-one. And I'm going to run that shit to y'all next time, you know what I'm saying? The nigga, oh yeah, RP that nigga too, because he dead. God, keep me out the way of these niggas. Caught my pistol, told my granny for